Cryptography and encryption. We will learn about how cryptography is done on the Bitcoin network using the hashing technique. This chapter will be very technical and we will be learning about how the logic works at the back end of the cryptocurrency and how security and other features are achieved. As we have already understood that Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency makes use of cryptographic technologies to achieve security of the coins or currency. Cryptography is the first layer of security and privacy protection tool on the blockchain. The information about transactions are mixed together. This information which is mixed together includes transaction ID, amount, time, sender address and recipient address. This transaction information is then run through a cryptographic hash function before it's added to the ledger. After this information is passed through hash function and encrypted, it will look somewhat like this. As you can see, this is the hash code which is 256 bit. So hash code will look somewhat like this. This means cryptography uses hash functions. So let's understand the hash function in details. A cryptographic hash function shortens and standardizes the number of characters in a transaction description. After this is done, it is impossible to recognize anything about sender, receiver, and the amount from the data that is generated. But as we all know, Bitcoin's encryption procedures are available to public. That means there is a possibility that sender's public key, recipient's public key, or amount can be found for a transaction. A cryptographic hash function takes any string of characters of any size as an input and transforms that string into a string of random characters of a fixed length, that is 256 bit for Bitcoin. Bitcoin cryptographic hash functions creates a string of 256 bit. Now we know what the hash function does. Now let's understand few properties of hash function to understand it in detail. First property is collision-free output, which means nobody can find the value of A and B if A and B are hashed together using hash function, such as h of A is equal to h of B. This means after combining both the values using hash function, single value will be created. But it will be almost impossible to trace back the original value of variables A and B after they are hashed using the hash function. This is a diagram which shows how hash function works. So the value of A and value of B is hashed together using a hash function. Then we get hash of A and B, which is single value. So this hash of A and B is difficult to recognize what is the value inside this h of A and B. So it's very difficult and almost impossible to find the value of A and B after hashing is done from this value. Now let's see what is collision. Collision free output means nobody can find the value of A and B. So collision means two different inputs have produced the same output. The fact is that few collisions do exist, but you won't be able to find them, as finding them is very difficult and almost next to impossible. We will not discuss about how to find such collisions, as there is only one approach to find such collision, which is also unfeasible. It takes huge amount of time to find it. Even if all the computers in the world work from the start of the history of the universe, will not be able to find collisions, as there are only 2 raised to 256 possible hash outputs with any given input. This way, hash digests the message of any size and gives a standard output such as 256-bit output for bitcoins. Let's take an example of two files, each containing 1000 pages. In a simple way, if we have to find if both the files are same, we will need to go through 1000 pages of both the files and compare them to determine if both are the same files. Now let's suppose I create a 64-bit hash code for a file with which I will identify this file. Now if another file is given to compare with this file, I will just compare the hash codes of the two files instead of comparing the entire file to verify that they are same. So with hash code, it's safe, as looking at the hash code, no one will be able to figure out any details about my file, so it will maintain privacy such as name, author and price, etc. So its details are private and safe, and yet I will be able to verify my file at any given time using this hash code.